Whether your child or children should have a routine or not is an age-old debate among parents. Should kids have clear consistency, or is it better to let them take the lead? Well, joining me today to hopefully answer that question and more is Nick Jr.'s child development expert, Jacqueline Harding, and parent of two, Jess McGlynn from the blog Catch a Single Thought. Welcome, ladies, to both of you. Let's get straight into this then, Jacqueline. When we are talking about a routine, what does that really mean?
Yeah, what are we really talking about?
Yes.
And if we look at it from the child's point of view, what we're talking about is a sense of security, a sense of order, a sense of knowing what's going to come next. Because when you're a child, there's a lot of new things and a lot of change happening all the time. And as humans, we all do need that sense of, okay, this is going to happen and this is going to happen. I still need that. You know, when I get up in the morning, I know that I'm going to have my shower, I'm going to have my breakfast, and I'm going to go to work. And so we kind of, it's this inevitability, this predictability that humans love. And if we need it as adults, children need it as well. It makes them feel like the world's a safe place.
So rather than sticking necessarily to rigid time slots, it's about letting the child be comforted by the knowledge that actually they will be fed, there will be sleep time, there will be play time.
It's a sense of order.
Yes.
And it, rather than, because the word routine has this kind of feeling of like military precision. No. We don't want military precision. What we want is just that sense of order. This happens, then this happens, and then this happens.
So Jess, you are a mummy to two lovely children, a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. So what practical things have you put in place to get a routine in their upbringing?
My daughter, who is 4, absolutely loves routine. So we have a sticker chart in place for her. So she knows, we go through it with her. These are the steps that we do in a morning, for example. We brush our teeth, we get dressed, we brush our hair. When she's done that, she gets a sticker. And we have the same at bedtime as well, pyjamas, bath. Whenever those things are done, we get a sticker, and she completely thrives in that environment. It's harder with my little boy because he just isn't interested in routine at all.
Not even the stickers?
No, he doesn't. Even we've tried food rewards or anything like that, and I think because he knows he's going to get fed anyway, it's a bit like, well, I don't want it. So it's a bit more tricky with him. It's a lot more child-led. So say I serve lunch at 12 for my daughter, who has to have her lunch at 12. For my son, it's much more, dinner is here, come and eat it when you want it, but it will be on the table. And he might eat it at 2, or he might not eat it at all. So it's quite tricky to pin him down to well, this is what we're going to do now.
But I think it's fantastic that you've identified that in his young life already, and the fact that clearly the way you're talking about it doesn't sound like it's an issue for you. It's just he is who he is, and your daughter is the personality that she is, and so you have to just work to fit things into the things that they need and they want as individuals.
It has its chaotic moments.
I'm sure.
But yeah, you just have to learn to laugh about it and think, right, well, what can we do? So, to move forward.
So what can we do, Jacqueline? If the people are watching now are thinking, this is all very nice talking about this, but actually it can be stressful and we are struggling getting any kind of order into our house, where do we start?
Absolutely. Well, as Jess has said, that some children really do love the stickers, but really what we're talking about is order of the day, and there will be a sense of order. And when babies are little, then we really do need to be completely led by them. When they come home from hospital, it's, you're working as a detective. What are they trying to tell you? Are they hungry? Are they needing their nappy change? Do they want just a bit of skin-to-skin contact? And so you're working as a detective in those early days, and the order, the routine will be led by them. Absolutely. That's just the way it needs to be. And then very soon you'll be able to sort of get a sense of predictability. Aha, I'm seeing a little bit of a routine going on here, maybe 6 weeks, 8 weeks, maybe a bit older, but you'll just get a sense of how their day needs to be planned for them. And so you pick up on that. It's kind of a conversation between you as a parent and the baby, and eventually by the time they're toddlers, there will be a routine that helps them feel secure, even if it isn't as rigid maybe as your 4-year-old really wants that. There still will be a pattern to the day that keeps everybody feeling like it's all going to be okay.
Yeah.
It's, nothing dreadful is going to happen.
We're not sinking here,
No,
children.
we're not sinking. Yeah.
And you have some practical tips and tools that people can access through the Nick Jr. website. And I understand Dora the Explorer.
Dora the Explorer, can give us all a bit of a helping hand because she's a good role model. And I think there's some stats somewhere that show that over 80% of little girls particularly find her, really adorable.
Yes.
Excuse the pun there.
I can see that.
And you can use that as a bit of an aid. So on the Nick Jr. website, there are lots of downloadable assets here which parents can use, all about routines, all about order, sense of order, and there are videos on there, the top tips. I think really as parents we all need to help each other, and sometimes just talking about it and looking at other people's ideas can give us all a sense of, calm down. We're in this together.
Yes.
We're all going to get there in the end.
And some fantastic visual aids. Just show the. I love this so much.
I like this one too. You did it. This is all about potty training, and some good advice on there. Some things that you can print out, you can put on the wall, you can celebrate with your little one when they're managing to achieve those milestones, because it has to be led by the child. I mean, child development is so important. Understanding how the world looks from their perspective is a bit of a secret, really.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you to both of you. We are out of time. My thanks to Jacqueline Harding and Jess McGlynn for joining us. If you want to find out more about how Dora can help your child through key developmental stages, go to nickjr.co.uk/step-by-step. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.